What's going on, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Yeah, we got us a little story time. But look, before we get into this video, oh god damn! Woo! Wow, that good stretch ain't no game, nigga. Woo! This story time is about a time that I slept with a fan. And it didn't end well. Like it was good for a little bit, but it didn't end like how sleeping with anybody should fucking end. I had to end it. So yeah, we're gonna say a quick prayer, then we're gonna get into this story. Bow your heads for me. Dear Lord, I want to come to you today just to ask you to continue to bless all my followers, my friends, anybody that's just viewing this video. I ask that you put more motivation into their hearts, that you bring nothing but positive energy and positive vibes around them. In your name I pray. Amen. Ashe. Already. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this story time. Okay, so like, I want to say around like 2018, 2019, I had blew up on TikTok, right? So I was doing like skits and just, really I was just doing like TikTok stuff, like how you could upload skits and like they would have like a song in the background and I'd probably just do something and then have like a caption on it or whatever it was. But that's what I blew up on TikTok. And shit, I started getting little fans from that shit. Like people would like, that I would see in public would see my videos, but it wasn't like no crazy shit. It wasn't like no, like this nigga just famous. But I had a couple of people that was fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? I was living in Kansas at the time, doing what I was doing, boom, bam, boom, bam. And my brother that was living in Dallas, he kept telling me like, bro, I want you to stop doing that stuff and just come down here with me and we're going to do this clothing line shit and then we just going to go from there. And with that being said, he already had a clothing line going and was already making a bag. So I seen the money that you can make out of having a clothing line. You can get rich, I swear to God, bro. Like overnight, nigga, if you blow up, if you promote your shit right and your shit fire and you blow up on like TikTok or Instagram, be prepared to get some money. Straight up, you're gonna get money. I literally watched my brother upload on TikTok. This nigga blew up the night before, bro, and we woke up to like ding 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 ding. And look at this nigga phone. This nigga had like $12,000 on his phone. I was like, nigga. He had $12,000 on his phone. Nigga, I had $10,000 on me, but I had that shit from selling weed. And I was like, nigga, I'm out here risking my life, nigga. Shit, you just made that like that. So it convinced me. So I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm gonna move to Dallas with my brother. We gonna get this shit going, boom, bam, boom, bam. And that's how I ended up back in Texas. Right now, at this point, I done moved up there with my brother, and we living in Allen, Texas. And that's like way different than like if you just be in Dallas. When you be in Dallas, you know you might run into a fucking crackhead or some shit. You never know what the fuck you gonna run into. But if you go to the outskirts of Dallas and you in the top spots, it's nice, nigga. That shit was nice. It was Indians and shit around. They had the red dot on their head. I'm like, damn, these niggas got Benzes and shit, nigga. Nigga, Kyler Murray just drive down the street. Damn. It just like, it was nice. You got that big ass stadium that was. I was like, bro, nigga, I'm driving past this shit every day. Like, this shit nice. It make you feel like you gonna get money. So nigga, when I got up there, nigga, we started working out, having workout plans and shit. When we started doing that, it's coming from I'm doing what I'm doing to now just immediately overnight, nigga, I'm going to workout plans and doing this and doing that. So I'm looking at this shit like, I'm getting my shit together. You hear me? And I was like, life was getting into that point where it was like, oh, this is what we finna be doing. We finna be making money, working out, eating good. And I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but I'm finna be fucking some hoes. At that time in my life, I was like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do. Man, I immediately went down there and went to getting and pulling them in, reeling them in. I stop at Wendy's. If she says, hey, how you doing? My name is that. I was, oh shit. My name is Trey, and I'll reach my hand out through. I'm trying to get. She trying to grab the money, nigga. I'm trying to touch your hair. How you doing? She's like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm trying to get you now. I was buck wild trying to fuck you. Whoa. We come from the gym. I'm talking to this girl. And it wasn't nothing. I'm just talking to her, boom, bam, just conversating. And then we go to the house. When we go to the house, I get a message on my phone. Meaning to tell you, only been in Dallas for like 3 days. It's like my 3rd day there. So I get this message on my phone from like TikTok messages, and I'm looking at her like, what is this? And the thing that attracted to me, she had a butterfly tattoo right there on the back of her neck. And I was like, I clicked on her page, like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm scrolling, and it was this white girl. Like, you know, it was this white girl. She didn't look like just like, damn, but she didn't look fucked up. But I'm looking, and I'm like, you know, just something simple, it seemed like. And I clicked on that picture with the tattoo, and it was from like behind. I don't know if she had the scenery set up nice and had the right clothes on or what it was, but it was that tattoo, bro, was so attractive to me. And I was like, I'm toxic. I gotta see that tattoo in real life. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Damn. So I went and got it. I ain't gonna lie. But she was texting me, boom, bam. And then she ended up following me on Instagram. When she followed me on Instagram, she inboxed me through there, and we was talking, and she was talking about like my videos and how she think I was the funniest man. You know they're gonna run down. But she was saying all that, and I'm just like, this motherfucker low key look good, man, a little bit. The more she kept talking, I'm like, you starting to look better, man. You making me want to come over there tonight. I can come over there tonight. Oh, bad. Shit, what's happening? We was texting for like 2 days, and I was just like, shit, let me pull up on you. Because after 3 days, and if I'm talking to anybody after 3 days or a week and we don't link, it's up. I'll probably text you back in the next 3-4 hours or so, shit, probably tomorrow. Like, man, I ain't finna be doing all that fucking texting. We live in the same town, and we still texting. Fuck all that. We ain't gotta have sex. We can just link up and at least talk. Like, motherfuckers don't talk no more? I'm not waiting. We scheduled a link up and everything, but at this time I don't have my own spot, so I'm like, you can't come over here. But she like, it doesn't matter, I got my own apartment and everything. So I'm like, okay, she got her own shit, own car, she work at the bank, she white. That immediately sparks in the black man head like, oh, this a gold mine. That's it. I'm sorry, that man came up out of me. I'm sorry, he did. Fuck, Trey, and I was broke. I was still in the streets. I was broke, so I'm looking like, she got all this fucking money. She white. She want me. She willing to give it up. Then I'm not thinking like, damn, fuck, she like me because I'm a TikToker, or I got blew up on her. I'm forgetting like she a fan. I'm thinking like I'm finna mold her whole fucking brain into give me that check, nigga. She work at the bank. She gonna have enough for herself. That's what I'm thinking. I'm forgetting, like, nigga, you not even a regular motherfucker no more. You can't be just doing this, nigga. You got fans. I was like, oh, fuck. That just was not crossing my mind back then, like, at all. It was just like, shit, she like me, I like her. And she got money, no. She got money, yanta. So, yeah, so me and my cousin, we in the house, right? And I'm telling him, like, hey, I'm finna go link up with this girl. And he like, what? I said, nigga, I'm finna go link up with this one girl. And he like, God damn, nigga, you been out here for only like a week. And I'm like, shit, it don't really take long all the time. You know, sometimes when you out here getting it in, it don't take long. If you can get women, if you know how to talk and make them laugh, it ain't gonna take long. But if you in a stage in your life where like, man, you ain't even trying to do none of that or really fuck with a bunch of women, then you ain't, yeah. That's where I'm at now. Like, I ain't even trying to be all just out there like that. But God knew what he doing. God knew not to make me famous when I was young. I would have had 3 kids, 5 of them by now. I'd have been called up. Bitch would have been putting me on child support. I'd have been out there. He knew not to make me famous because I could have been famous at like fucking 12. I've been like this. This ain't nothing new to my family. This is new to most people on the internet. So I drive over there. I'm driving. And she live in like Plano. She live in like Plano, Texas. I'm coming from like Allen. So I'm driving. I'm getting there. I'm ducking the laws and shit. I got weed in the car. And you get put over weed in Texas, nigga, it's over with. And you going to jail. Straight up, nigga, they don't want to hear it. When I pull into the apartments, I'm like, it's decent. She got a little cold. She got to type in, boom, boom. I park, but I park on the opposite side. So like, the apartments is right here. You got these parking spots, then you got the parking spots over there. So I park on the opposite side. And what made me feel like, bro, this shit is not you. Cause one, I haven't been with a lot of white women. I'm gonna be real. Only been with like 4 or 5 And like some of them, I was young and I was super fucking drunk. Like I ain't gonna say some. All of them was like that. Damn. Except for this one. And one more when I was like 16. I did that because I was freaked out, man. Oh, I shouldn't even did that to her. Because she had ass, but she was ugly. Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker was a duck. She was ugly, I ain't gonna lie. But she was trying to give me her money, and she was trying to give me her boyfriend's shoes and shit. She brought them shoes over there. I was like, these are size 8. I can't fit these. I got a big ding ding shoe size over there. And she was like, I'm sorry. Gave me some head. Oh, my mama. So you would have did what I would have did back then. If you come from a certain area, you would have did the same thing. Shit, don't judge me. I grew up. Some of y'all did it. So I get to the apartment, right? And I'm sitting there. And what made me feel like, damn, I probably shouldn't be doing this. When I get out my car, right? I'm getting out the car. You know how you get out the car and you go to grab something in your door, and then you shut the door and then you look to your left. Soon as I shut the door and I got to look to my left, it was this like brown skinned girl she probably like my skin color, a little bit dark, and she shut her door and got out the car and looked at me. When I looked at her, nigga, my whole heart said like, I was like, oh my God, she is beautiful. And it made me feel like, oh, that's what I need right there. That's my life. I know I'm meant for black people. Or Hispanic or Asian or something. But she looked at me and I was like, oh shit, that's who I need to be going to her. That's how I felt. Everything in me, I was like, I need to go to her right here. It just felt right for her. And then as soon as I was thinking that in my head and she said, hey, how you doing? I said, hey, back. Nigga, the white girl come up. She's standing like right there. She's standing like right there, probably like, you know how when you walk off the carport, the sidewalk, and then you got like walking towards the building, like right there at the building. She's standing right there by the stairs, and she's like, hey! I'm like, oh, hell. Nigga, I'm like, shoot, the fuck is you doing? I knew right then, like, that shit wasn't for me. I couldn't date no white girl like that. Because I was like, man, she fine as hell. And then she came out of nowhere, hey! And I was like, oh, what the fuck is you doing? Ugh. I felt corny as hell. I felt like a dumbass out there. And then the black girl just looked at me and was like, and walked in. I was like, man, fuck. I felt like a lame ass punk. We ended up walking. She ended up like, she came out. So she came outside with like this big ass like furry hoodie. That motherfucker was big as hell. Then she had these big ass sweats on, but the sweats didn't look bad. They was just big. I'm like, ah, damn. Like what she had on made her look like she was mediocre for real in real life. I was like, oh man. Nigga, we get upstairs. She smoking like this little vape shit, but the vape was like vanilla bean or some shit. And I was like, I don't even like the smell of that right there. But it didn't smell bad. When you look at somebody, you like get unattracted and you just like, everything turn you the fuck off. Everything is just like, ugh. So we get in, as soon as we get in the house, I look at her apartment. Her apartment was nice. She had a nice little apartment. I go in her room. I'm sitting in her room. She come in the room, boom, bam, bam. She was in there doing whatever she was doing. She come in the room. And she take her jacket off because she was like, I'm getting hot. I only put this on just to come outside to get you. And she took her shirt, she took her jacket off, and she took them big ass sweats off. And she had clothes on under that, but she had like a little like, you know, like them little, like them shirts that's basically like a tank top for girls. We got like the spaghetti straps or some shit, but it's like thick kinda. It was like that. And then she had like these like smaller sweats on her. They were like sweats or tights or some shit, but they didn't feel like tights. He had like some of them on. When she took them motherfuckers off, I said, ooh. I said, yeah, I'm in the right spot. What the black? I forgot all about the black girl. I said, oh shit. She took that shit off, nigga. She had that like Coke bottle, like woo, and she didn't have like no big old booty, but it was like that bubble motherfucker. I'm like, where do they making them for white women now? Where'd you go? Where you buy yours at? I got somebody I'm gonna call to see if she can go get hers there. She was like, I didn't buy it. She was like, I didn't buy this. This is natural. Homegrown. I said, damn. Let me touch it. Can I touch it? You gonna let me touch it? I'll bite it. You want me to bite it? Yeah, I'll get in there. I'll get in there and bite that motherfucker. You don't want me to bite it? For real. And she like walked in front of the bed and I'm looking at her like, God damn. Like this motherfucker got a little dump that arm on her. Like it looked good, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I swear on everything I love, it did. It made me look at white women different because I ain't had one that looked like that. I had a couple. I ain't gonna lie. Every white girl that I hit was thick as hell, like Texas thick. Like, no cap. Well, I know my type. She came in there, she had that body like a motherfucker. She had like a little dog with her too, and the dog would jump in the bed and shit. And I was like, okay, little doggy. But she came in there, she sat beside me like on her side of the bed, and I'm laying on the other side, shoes on and everything, just laying in her bed. And she turned like this, she turned the TV on. And she just watching like, it's like Despicable Me or some shit like that. We started watching like a cartoon, some lame ass movie. I know what she was doing, watch the lame ass movie so we can get to the get on. But like we talking and shit, I'm trying to like figure her out. Like I'm trying to like, so let me see who you are before I go all up in there like this. So we talking and everything, and that's when I realized like mentally, we two totally different people. Two totally different people. And to give you a good description of what she looked like, she probably about like 5'5". She got like a nice little body shape. She ain't real thick, but she's definitely not skinny as hell. She got like, it's like nice little body shape. She got she white girl with the lip injection. She get lips injection, but it's not like, it ain't like that, but you can see the little plumpness, like you can tell like them ain't your lips. It's like that. She had like brown, blonde type curly hair type shit. She had a tattoo on her back of her neck. She had, I think, like a regular tattoo right there. A girl you would see that just hang out at the lake with her friends. She might go out and like, but she go down to like Legacy West. Like she go down to like some shit that look nice, and she go have coffee, but it ain't like preppy. She low key like rock star, but like to go to Starbucks. You know what I'm trying to say? Type shit, like she'll fucking drink a White Claw, but at the same time she do want to go to a steakhouse, you know, like yeah, you know what I'm saying? She white, so yeah, she was like that type. So we laying there, and we talking and shit. I'm like, we just not connecting on nothing she's saying, and then she knows me as a TikToker. She don't know about nothing else in life. All she knows like, oh, you're this famous guy on TikTok. That's all she know. I ain't told her shit. I don't tell her nothing. Like. That's all you need to know. You the one invited me. She get to talking, and she was talking about like how she used to have her ex-boyfriend, but she broke up with her ex-boyfriend because her ex-boyfriend was getting mad at her because she would get free weed from her plug, and her plug was like a couple halls down from wherever she used to live. And I'm like, you was getting free weed? And she was like, yeah, he just really fucked with me, so he would give me free weed, but my boyfriend didn't like that. And I'm like, she think I'm a dumbass rookie or something. Like, I'm not black. Girl, you was fucking him. I'm not stupid. Like, not a fucking idiot. And then she don't even know, like, I'm the blood. Like, you can't do that. Definitely how I was at the time. So, we talking. I'm just sitting there listening to her talk. And I'm like, this girl is a liar. Like, she was just bringing shit up. Like, I'm like, I found out she was a liar. She's a manipulator. And she was one of them girls that just like, she don't feel like she in the wrong. She gonna turn it like you did something wrong. And I found that all out through that conversation. And she was talking, and she had said some shit like, this girl really don't pay attention to nothing. She don't even ask questions for real. She just talk. That motherfucker was just talking. So out of all of that, and she was telling me why the boyfriend broke up with her and this and that, she ends it with, yeah, so I end up dating the plug. Like, after you just broke up with your boyfriend, you end up dating the plug because the nigga was just, so he was right. Basically, he was right. Like, he had a reason to be mad, and you went and started fucking with him. And she was like, yeah, I don't know if you ever been around people that sell drugs or anything, but yeah, I know a lot about being a plug. Like, they have rubber bands everywhere, and they just make sure certain people can't come to their house. And I'm like, shut the fuck. In my head, I'm like, shut the fuck up. She was like, yeah, I know you never been around nothing like that. I'm sitting there like, I'm glad you think that, because that means I do not look like a motherfucker that do. That means when the police see me, they see what you see. And let's keep it like that. I must be doing something good. I don't look like I do nothing illegal at all. I said, thank God she's a dumbass. She just helped me out. Through all of that, and I found out who her personality was, she still turned over and like did like a little jiggly thing. And I was like, I'm already here. I'm hitting. Straight up. I'm hitting. I'm already in her. I might as well do it then, huh? Right. Right, Jesus? And Jesus allowed me. He allowed me to do it. So I knocked that thing down. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is the first white girl I've ever been with where her body didn't seem like a white girl. It didn't seem like, it didn't feel like I was hitting a white girl, you know? It felt like I was like in the darkness. She was like light skinned or something, like a mixed or something. It didn't seem like, oh, this girl's a white girl. Nigga, like even like the structure of her noo-noos didn't even look like white. I was like obviously it was white, like it was pink and shit, but it was like, that motherfucker looks like it could be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain races, they shit look different, and certain girls look different. I'm looking at hers, I'm like, that motherfucker look a little African American. You got Indian in you? Got the guy Indian in you, cause it ain't no way. Oh my God, it feels African American. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ha! I had to dive in that motherfucker. For real, I had to test it out. I just had to test it. So, in the future, if she go get with somebody, they know they not gonna drown. Like, it's safe in here. That's why I tested it out for y'all. We boom bam, but like, after you bust the first time, you come to your senses. So it's like, I really don't like her. So I didn't like stay in that motherfucker, go crazy. I just did what I did, and I got up, and then she was just like, she was chilling, and then she would get on that like, come on, let's do it again. You know how they push their booty on you and this and that. But I was already like thinking about the other shit, like, she is a manipulator, a liar, and all this extra. I was like, yeah, she really ain't even worth it. So I was like, yeah. You know how you supposed to think before you do it the first time? That's how I was thinking after I bust it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. So I got up out of her. I left. I ain't leave on no disrespectful shit, but I stayed for a little bit, then I left. So I come back over there a second time. Boom. When I come over there, we do what we do. She do this shit again, and I'm just like, I'm leaving. So I end up leaving. Boom. When I leave, I can't remember what she did, but I was just like, I wasn't really feeling her no more. I don't know if she did anything, or just like at that moment, I was messing with so many different type of girls that like, she could just, it was like some shit like that. And when you young and you getting a lot of women, some of them really just don't really matter to you. Like, if they leave your life, you really don't care. Like, that's just how it was going. We still had each other on Snapchat and Instagram, because I wasn't following her on like TikTok. She had found me on there and then came to my Instagram and found me. That's how it happened. She didn't inbox me on TikTok. She came to my Instagram and yeah, boom. We still had each other on Snapchat, so I ain't see her for probably like about a month, and then we started. She had hit me up through one of my stories. I was like, where you been at? And she sent me in a text message. She was like, I've been trying to figure out my life because I just feel so disgusting and I feel gross because I let this guy who just sweet talked me into giving up myself, and I just feel like I was forced and this and that. And then as soon as I read the force, I said, force? Bitches, you trying to read in third person that you saying this is me, that I raped you? Block. Immediately. Threw the phone across the street. I tried to throw that phone to California. I said, you not finna do that with me. I'm not even one of them niggas to go to jail for no shit like that. Nigga, I ain't never, ever. And you whip my shit out. Remember that. I ain't touch you first. Motherfucker. You invited me over to your house. If I was a vampire, I couldn't have came in. You let me in. Dummy. The hell? So when I seen that, and she was like, oh yeah, I remember. I forgot to say this. When we was talking the first time, she was saying like, she don't like to be in love, and she just like, she never feels a spark. She never feels a spark with anybody. She doesn't catch feelings or nothing, so she just goes with the flow with life, and she like, it's people she just kick to the side or people she want. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, you selfish or something. And then when we started texting, when she was saying all that, I was like, how are you, I stopped talking to you because you said you don't catch feelings. So why would I be with somebody that don't have the ability to catch feelings or that's going to like you? Like, you're not going to like me in a couple of days. You're just going to cheat. That was my excuse. Like, I wasn't finna be with you any fucking way. I ain't gonna lie. But that was my excuse. And then she was like, yeah, I did say that. Block. Right after that, I said, what the fuck? Get her out of my life. This motherfucker's retarded and she's crazy and I don't want to see what happened next. I ain't the type nigga to keep coming back and fucking you. If you crazy in the motherfucker, you done show me all the signs to leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone forever. I'm not even gonna have no feelings towards you. I'm gonna just be like, ugh. I would walk past you in Walmart. We could have been doing the nasty every day, looking each other in the face, kissing. I would walk past your ass. Hell no, you crazy. You gonna try to ruin my life and get me sent to jail. I'm not with it. And you work for the bank, so I know you got connections. I feel like you do for some reason. I don't want to go down and go down and go here. I don't want to go down and go here. Long story short, I left her alone. Boom, bam, and I went broke. I went broke as hell. We was trying to do that clothing line shit. We went broke to the motherfucker. I was sleeping. Me and my brother, bro, was sleeping in the garage on the concrete, nigga. On my mom, nigga. And it wasn't like no, oh, you just sleeping in the garage? No, nigga, we was in a garage on the concrete because we didn't have money. It was sucky. It was that nigga. That was the worst time of my life, nigga. That was the worst time of my life. Like, oh my God. Like, if you see any video of me and it was like, you seen a green screen in the background and I was dancing on the green screen shit. Nigga, I was dancing, trying to blow up so I can get some money. Nigga, not dancing, but like I was doing like funny shit, fighting and shit. Nigga, I was trying to get some money. Nigga, I was fucking, we was going through it, nigga. So, shit, I ended up like calling my big brother, the one that just got out of prison. I ended up calling my big brother and was like, man, I need $40 to get my alternator fixed. Cause my car ended up breaking down. We didn't have nothing. I lost all my money. Car ended up broken down. Couldn't get nowhere to like try to get a job or nothing. And then like we trying to live a life, like trying to make it in life through entrepreneurship. And we didn't really know fully what we was doing, but we knew enough. And like my brother went broke. This and that. So my big brother, he was already doing his thing. Just out of nowhere started making money. I called my homeboy Tristan and my homeboy Jordan. They came pick me up from Dallas. I went to Jacksonville. My brother met me in Jacksonville to bring his son down there, or like his baby mama or some shit. I don't know why he was coming down there, but he came down there, and this nigga came down there with money. He gave me the money. He gave me the money to get my alternator fixed. We went to my homeboy Tristan house. We was doing what we was doing. Boom, bam, boom, bam. My brother ended up going off to buy like 500 or 1,000 thizzles. If you know what thizzles is, it's them motherfuckers that, hey, I'm geek. Ecstasy. Whoa, everybody look good to me in here. Yeah, it was one of them. Why do I hear every beat on this song? This is amazing. And he going to drive me back to Dallas that same day. We just went down there, boom, 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 and then we leaving. He going to drive me back. Bro, he stopped at this one person house. We get chased by the police. Boom, bam. The one person house we stopped at, they was already getting investigated. So we just basically like a random car there. So they just like, maybe they buying something from them. We wasn't. We were just saying hi to a friend, and leaving. They end up following us. Boom. End up pulling us over. My brother had something in his pocket. He got booked for that. And nigga, his baby mama that was in the car with us, she had stuffed them all under her titty. Them big fat ass titties. Nothing but Jesus. Cause when they pulled me out the car, I'm just looking at them like, oh, this shit, bro. And if you know what I mean, Jacksonville Police Department, JISD, not JISD, but you know what the fuck. The Jacksonville Police, bro, bro. They always fucking with somebody in some type of way, and them niggas do not care about you. Them niggas want you to go to jail. On my mama. It'll be a girl cop, male cop, them niggas is solid. So it's just crazy. But yeah, they pulled us over. They didn't find nothing on her. They didn't even think to like pat under them big ass titties or nothing. They didn't find nothing. Nigga, me, they went and took my beanie off, felt all in it, flipped it in and out, took my wallet out, opened the wallet up, flipped all in it, took all the cards out, took my shoes off and shit. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, that's what it is. Y'all want me to go to jail bad, nigga. These niggas found half a Xanax, nigga, in my wallet. I'm like, why was that even there? Like, when did I get there? I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I took the other half and then forgot. That's why you don't take Xans, because you're going to forget. You're going to forget. And I forgot that motherfucker was in there. So they took that, and I was like, y'all going to charge me with half a Xanax? They was like, well, it's illegal. So we finna go scan it, and if scans come in, we're going to have to issue a warrant. I was like, nigga, they took that shit. We got in the car, and she was like, but I still got these. Nigga, we hit that road. Meow. Went back to the house, went to sleep, and hit that road. Dropped me off in Dallas and let me keep them. So my brother gave me the money, get my alternator fixed. I got back to Dallas with 500 to 1,000 fucking ecstasy pills. And I got my car fixed. And I got the gas to get back to where I need to go to get rid of this shit. And then I called my other big cousin. I'm like, bro, let me get just $40. Let me get $40 so I can put some gas so I can get back down there. Man, I got the $40, got back down there, and my other cousin blessed me with like 3 pounds. I was like, oh, so now I'm sitting just randomly. No money, didn't have nothing. I got my car fixed, I got 3 pounds, and I got 500 to 1,000 motherfucking jiggy jiggers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's up, nigga. Wait till I get back to the city, nigga. I'm getting rid of this shit. Got back to Oklahoma City. I was in Oklahoma City, boom, bam, boom, bam. And I went to Kansas, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. And my brother that was living with me, that I was living with in Dallas, he ended up going through something. And he had to come back to Kansas with me. So now we both living in Kansas. I'm making money, nigga. Bro, if you from Kansas or you been in Kansas or you know about it, if you got anything that's illegal as in dope wise that can get somebody high, you're gonna make a lot of money. It don't matter, like, it's like, cause Kansas is in the middle of the state, so it's like it's a pass-through state. It's everything gotta go through that motherfucker, so you gonna make money there. That's why they ain't trying to legalize weed, cause they trying to lock everybody up, keep them prisons filled up. That's what they want to do. So yeah, we got back there. I was hustling like a motherfucker, boom bam, boom bam. I started making my videos, and now I'm here talking to y'all. Simple as that. Granted, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie, hey. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this story, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and one thing I can tell y'all, don't sleep with your fans, on my mama. Or make sure they the right one, because there's some crazy motherfuckers out here. So now, I feel like back then I was getting set up to get prepared for shit like now. Because that was like little fame I had back then and was getting shit out of it and it was going the wrong way. Now, it's really be some big shit. You know what I'm saying? The big shit. And it's gonna go the right way, because I can't be that one. You need to pay me $500,000 a year because I got your baby. Bitch, I'm finna kill you. I'm not finna pay you nothing. You finna die. I'm finna be a single father, and I'm willing to do that. I'm willing. Hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and I'm out. Peace.